Supreme Court on Thursday fixed January 29 as the next date of hearing in the Ram Janmabhoomi Babri Masjid dispute matter after Justice UU Lalit rescued himself from the case. A day after IAS topper Shah Faisal resigned in protest against the alleged unabated killings in Kashmir, Union Minister Dr. Rajendra Singh said that Faisal not condemning terrorism is an indication of lack of conviction.
Is an indication of lack of conviction. If you have the conviction and you also have the courage of conviction, then you should be ready to, in equal terms, condemn, denounce the act of terrorism, the perpetrators of terrorism. You cannot enjoy the protection of the security forces against a potential or a possible terrorist attack on yourself and at the same time hesitate or are not courageous enough to point out at a terrorist as a terrorist, but find a soft target in an Indian state which is tolerant and which gives enough leverage for the expression of your opinion.
Pakistan on Thursday violated ceasefire along the line of control in Poonch sector of Jammu and Kashmir. It is the 7th such ceasefire violation in Poonch sector in the last 3 days. No casualty and injuries have been reported so far. The Meteorological Department has forecast a fresh spell of rain or snow from Thursday evening in Kashmir, even as the Valley and Ladakh region continue to reel under intense cold conditions. A Met Department official said a fresh western disturbance is approaching Jammu and Kashmir, under the influence of which intermittent rain and snow is likely to occur from Thursday evening till Sunday. Indian Army Chief General Bipin Rawat on Thursday said that while the security forces favor peaceful dialogue among stakeholders in Jammu and Kashmir, there will be zero tolerance on violence. General Rawat added that there were around 300 terrorists across the LOC waiting to infiltrate into India. Natural cave of Sri Mata Vaishno Devi Shrine is likely to open for pilgrims on January 14 on the auspicious occasion of Makar Sankranti. However, officials at the Bhavan are authorized to regulate the darshan through natural cave, considering the yatra rush and congestion at Bhavan to avoid any inconvenience to pilgrims. A day after quitting the Indian Administrative Service, Shah Faisal, who topped the exam in 2009, on Thursday said his next course of action will depend on what the people of Kashmir, especially the youth, want him to do. Faisal said he received both abuse and adulation over his decision to quit the government service, but he had totally expected this. Congress President Rahul Gandhi has attracted the attention of the National Commission for Women by making a sexist remark while addressing a rally in Jaipur. The NCW has sent a notice to Rahul on Thursday over his remark on Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman.
और एक महिला से कहता है, सीतारमन जी आप मेरी रक्षा कीजिए, मैं अपनी रक्षा नहीं कर पाऊंगा, आप मेरी रक्षा कीजिए.
A 4.6 magnitude earthquake hit Jammu and Kashmir's Ladakh region on Thursday. The quake occurred at 8:22 am with its epicenter north of Leh and 193.1 km east of Kargil. No loss of life or damage to property was reported so far. Questioning non-imposition of Model Code of Conduct in Jammu and Kashmir following the premature dissolution of Assembly, Jammu and Kashmir National Panthers Party on Thursday decreed the present state dispensation for flagrant violation of discretions of Election Commission of India issued in September 2018. Asserting that the merger of the State Sports Council with the Department of Youth Services and Sports and to bring both the bodies under one umbrella will give boost to sports, J&K State Sports Employees Welfare Association on Thursday advocated for the merger initiative of the Jammu and Kashmir government.